1400 metres is the trip for race number 3. It's a Class 4 contest headed by Buddies, who was a winner last time out on the all-weather though. 1650 the trip takes the drop-in trip here. Barrier 1 he gets will roll from there. Big Fortune, Alfie Chan taking £10 off his back. He likes to get rolling as well. He's got Barrier 9 in Trepic. Made all last time out. He's come up with Barrier 13. He won last time as well over course and distance. Arc Green gets the blinkers off. He finished last time out. Behind This Is Class. Le Panache, Alvin from Barrier 14 has won over the mile and the 2,000 metres. Nice Fandango tries the 14 for the first time, gets up in trip. And Multimax, pretty close to a class drop. We know him better over shorter as well. He's come up with Barrier number 10. So what does the speed look like here, Tom?
Yeah, Nice Fandango is trying the course and distance for the first time. He's got loads of pace, but whether he can see it out or not, he's getting close to a class drop. Big Fortune's another one that's got pace. We saw Intrepic win from Barrier 13 last start when he went forward, but he potentially has got that forward prospect again today. Buddies, Zach Purton really was keen to lead on him last time out, and he was able to do so and win. Yeah, and he's got Barrier 1 here. You think he'd let the pace go. He had a nice gallop down the back on the 30th. Zach rode him in a piece as well on the 21st. Another one for John Moore, who obviously is looking to get as many in the back of the net as possible, and I think this will start favourite. Amazing. Blinkers going on for the first time at start 19. He's had 13 runs in the last 2 seasons for 2/4. A lot of the times he's been in the betting. This will be his second run down in the grade. He continues to move nicely in the mornings, but he has been costly. Big Fortune, abnormal breathing 2 starts ago, but there was no sign of it last start when he led and was able to hang on to third behind the all-conquering Monica. So I guess a little question mark with him, but if he can find the front early, which might be a task according to that speed map, he'll give you a sight. All right, let's start off with the last start winner, Buddies, on a wet, slow track. On the dirt, he was able to dictate and win over the 1650. So change of surface, change in trip. Yeah, and Zach just took the bull by the horn straight away. As soon as the gates opened, he powered this forward from 12, crossed over. He actually stayed really wide, made sure he was clear and didn't lose any momentum when he dove down to the rail. That was the end of the penny section. He looks a nice 3-year-old. He's shown a couple of other signs on the turf of some decent ability, and I think he'll go on with it. It was a soft win in the end. What the margin was 2.5 lengths. Have I got him in? Yeah, I've got him in, but he's got to try it and do it on the turf again. Yeah, I think he can. All right, Intrepic won from Barrier 13 last time. He's got to repeat the dose. He's got to try and win that battle for the front if that's what Joe wants to do. Yeah, a good win on this occasion from Intrepic. Turned around a couple of ordinary runs behind Banded Brothers and Monica, but got into a nice enough race here. You can see had a good battle up the straight with the Carefree Prince. There was a bit of trouble in behind him there with the likes of Sonic Fighter and whatnot, but he cleared out for a pretty dominant performance on this occasion, winning from gate 13. Whether he's got that sort of sprinting prowess early to get across the face of the field. Yeah, of course we know him. The other time he won, he defeated Victory. The only time, one of the times he's been defeated. There's been a long gap between his wins in Trepic. That's my concern, and there's a lot more pace here. All right, OK. Harbour Sentry, the final one we'll have a look at. On the dirt here, but just trialling in the morning. He's got to bounce back from finishing last time. Yeah, he had a blood in the track here and was lame, so you've got to give him a little excuse. That was his first run for the Michael Chang yard. Drawn 12 here. It is awkward. He's had 1/3 from 8 starts. Is he going to improve, Tom? Well, his barrier trial was OK. He did have that slight issue last time, a couple of issues. In fact, he wasn't really pressured in this barrier trial. He sort of just survived third there in a blanket finish. Thought the trial was OK. He could be one there for odds at nearly 30 to 1 at the moment. All right, OK. Put up the lane the start before that as well. So this looks a little bit more open, but Buddies is our solid favourite at this stage. Yeah, he is, and I think from gate 1 he'll get all the favours. I think the switch from the all-weather to the turf is not too much of a hindrance for him. He's got 8 pound more to carry as well, but he's a big sizable horse. I think he can handle the rise and probably go into to Class 3 after this performance. Now, a bit of value with Dionysus Colin. Overall, he's been quite costly, but he's drawn well for Vincent Ho, who sticks with the horse. This will be the 4th time in a row he's ridden him. Big Fortune eventually will work over, I think, and lead. I'm going to throw in Fortune Buddy too. He's done nothing so far from 3, this ISG, but I get the feeling there may be a little bit of improvement coming from him shortly. So using the 1 as the banker, and I'm going to shop wide after that. 1, 12, 3, 8. I'll take another chance here with Intrepic. Like that, Joe Moreira stays on board. He's got a wideish gate, a little bit more speed here, which might not be totally ideal for him, but I'll give him another chance. Buddies goes in number 1. Dionysus Colin, he hasn't run badly his last couple. And I'll throw it amazing. He's got the blinkers on. Both wins in Australia did come with the blinkers on, so they're trying the the shades this time round. So 4, 1, 12 and 2.
All right, buddies for me as well. The one I'll throw in at odds, though, is Le Panache, who scored over further, won at the mile at the start of the season. You get a fast pace here.
You love your French.
Alvin
Ung as well, yeah.
Yes,
So, yeah,
been
what
a
price
fan
is
of
he?
Alvin
30
too.
or 40 to 1? He might sneak in at a big price. All right, that's race number 3.